you all for coming out. We're going to get this show on the road here. I'd like to start off by introducing Mayor Art Risavy. He's got a few comments he's going to make.
Thank you very much. We are all here today to celebrate a new era that is underway for the Edwardsville Fire Department, the community, and for all others who are served by our immensely skilled and compassionate fire and EMS crews. It was 15 months ago, almost to today, that we stood here on this side and turned over a few shovels of dirt on this long-awaited and long-planned East Fire Station. It was much colder that day in November, as you can remember, Chief. I think it blew my hat off. It was. When this location was a chunk of dirt and a couple pieces of construction equipment. One thing it did have was promise and a grand plan that has come to fruition in this building you see here today. We cannot underestimate the significance of this station, what it means to our community, and what it says about the continued growth of our city of Edwardsville. We were well served for 55 years by Station 2 on Montclair Avenue, where I used to vote for over a decade. However, over the past 15 years or so, the technologies has evolved and our city has as well, and we knew that our stations would have to evolve to allow us to serve our community efficiently as possible. This location is strategically located very close to the I-55 corridor, and we will be here to serve and better our response time. How did we get to this moment? Teamwork and perseverance. It took the foresight of past and present administrators and elected officials. It required a collaboration with some trusted community partners, and it absolutely relied upon the dedication of Chief Whiteford and our fire department leadership and city staff to accomplish this feat. We are grateful to all of them for a job well done. We have a proud and distinguished history of emergency response in Edwardsville. Striving to serve our community in the best way possible is the formula we followed for over a century and a half. Our fire and police departments have faced many challenges over the years and have consistently risen to meet those challenges. This new station is a continuation of that commitment to excellence. Next, I would like to recognize we have some elected officials. We have Senator Plummer here today. We have Senator Harris. We have Representative Ellick, and we also have the Madison County Treasurer, Chris Lusher. We thank you for being here. Chief Whiteford will be recognizing our elected officials, and we also have a representative from Katie Stewart's office here today. So thank you for being here. That's much appreciated.
All right, so I wanted to thank you again for all coming out. This building completes a multi-year public safety infrastructure plan that began in 2010 with a fire station study to determine where the best locations would be moving forwards as the city of Edwardsville grew. That study determined that a three-station approach was the best way to go, and that would allow us to respond quickly to the entire city. A few years later, in 2016, we opened the new SIUE campus fire station, and the year after that, we opened the public safety building, which is the headquarters for the fire department in North Main. And now we're here with the final leg of this plan and getting this building up and running. It's worth noting that the plan started with a different mayor, a different city administrator, and a different fire chief. I think that really shows the commitment to this plan over multiple administrations, and it demonstrates the dedication to fire safety and public safety by the city of Edwardsville. That's no small feat. A lot of times when offices change, ideas change, and this being brought across 14 years to accomplish, I think is something that's special that you don't see everywhere. Building the station was truly a team effort. I'd like to thank Mayor Art Risavy, whose support for the project and the fire department has been unyielding. I'd like to thank each alderman who supported the project along the way, including the late Janet Stack, who chaired the Public Safety Committee when the project started, and Jack Burns, who chaired the Finance Committee. along with former mayor and current alderman Hal Patton, who laid the groundwork by securing the property to build on. Also, Administrator Kevin Head, who worked diligently behind the scenes to keep the project moving. Director of Finance Jeannie Wojcicki and her team, who planned the financing and made sure the bills got paid on time so the project could keep moving. Also, I'd like to thank our community partners like the Bank of Madison County, who provided the financing, along with AAIC Architects, who did the excellent job of designing this beautiful building, Morrissey Construction, and all of their subcontractors who put it all together for us. Also, the Director of Public Works, Eric Williams, who along with the city engineering staff, Ryan Zwajak and Dave Serko, managed some very challenging utility and access site work for this project. Director of IT, Devin Gray, whose digital fingerprints and actual fingerprints are all over the station. This is a pretty technologically advanced building, and Devin's team has been working very hard to get everything communicating and working together. But because of that, we have a state-of-the-art building that has capabilities well beyond what we had in the building we're coming from. And it should take us forward for many years. The city superintendent, Matt Tall, and Morrissey superintendent, Craig Riley, who together managed the day-to-day construction of the project and sorted through endless construction details. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure they had cell phones implanted in their ears permanently connected for the last several months of this project. Lastly, I'd like to thank Deputy Chief McKee, Assistant Chief Morgan, Administrative Assistant Anna Roseman, and all the firefighters who buckled down and kept the day-to-day operations of the fire department running smoothly during this project. Thank you all. So, if there's anyone that I forgot that should have been mentioned, I apologize. The list goes on, and I do understand that there were many more people who contributed in different ways to this. So, thank you all, and I think we'll get on with the ribbon cutting. So, if you haven't noticed, our cleverly disguised ribbon is a fire safety do not cross line. And the mayor is going to cut it with a pair of hydraulic extrication rescue tools with the help of Captain Rodney Hall, who's there for safety purposes. On three. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. A little anticlimactic with the speed, but it's very powerful. All right, everyone come on in and check the place out. Thank you so much for being here.